Hi, starting afresh after failing your exam is becoming a very big challenge to you. So now here is the right approach you can use step by step so that you can improve your performance for the next or the coming examination. As I'm saying that in your previous examination you have failed, you performed very poor. So now in order to improve your performance, now these are the steps, right approach, step by step to do in order to get best performance for your next examination. Number one, acknowledge and accept. You just accept the failure you have done in your previous exam, and don't let negative feelings to undermine you because you have failed the previous exam. You just accept it and then move on. Number two, reflect and analyze. Identify the weak areas or the topics or subtopics that you have failed in the previous exam. After you have identified them, then you can study hard. You can add effort to those parts or topics or parts of the subtopics, then you can perform better. Another thing, you have to understand the cause of your failure. If you know, maybe you had poor preparations, maybe you didn't manage well the time in your examination room. So now it is your time to understand the cause that caused that caused you to fail your exam. So if you know the cause that maybe you had poor preparation, now now next time you will prepare yourself. You will manage the time. Number three, you can set the clear goals for the next examination. For example, you have to define what you want. For example, you can define maybe I want to get grade A or B. So it means now what you're going to do in your topics, you are going to study hard so that you may achieve what you have set on your goals. Another thing, you can create a study plan. Here, number one is time management. You have to manage time during during the class, the time when you are out of the class, maybe you are at home or in the dormitory. You have to manage your time, but also prioritize to the parts much challenging. For example, in subtopics or the topics which you are weak on, so you can work on upon them, but don't forget and revise to the part that you are strong on using effective study techniques. For example, when you are studying the class, you can summarize, you can take notes, you can do some examinations in order to make sure you are just studying actively, active learning, by summarizing, by taking notes, by doing exercises, practicing regularly. For example, by doing some examination, doing quizzes, previous national exams, or doing either mock exams or other tests. You can practice on the questions so that you can become perfect. Number six, seek help. So if you know that you have a problem, you have a challenge, and this challenge you cannot solve it by yourself, now you can seek a teacher or a tutor or any mentor that can help you in one way or another in order to solve the problem that is concerning your studies. You should always stay motivated. How? You should remember the goals that you have, and now you can celebrate. You can celebrate for the small milestone that you have gone. You have to celebrate yourself and be proud of yourself, of what you are doing. Taking care of yourself by eating the right nutritious foods. For example, you can eat proteins, vegetables, and fruits that may enable your brain to function well. But also, in this one, you have to exercise regularly. Keeping regular exercises of your body make your body strong and your brain to function properly. But also surround yourself with positive people who are encouraging you. You can surround yourself with those kind of people, and not negative people who will discourage you in one way or another. Apart from that one, you evaluate the progress. You can evaluate yourself by doing some examinations or by doing some tests or some exercise. So you can evaluate yourself where I am. Am I improved or not yet? So you can evaluate yourself, or you can sometimes compete. I remember when I was in A level at a certain school, we were doing called fitness testing. So among the students, we are setting, one of the students set a test, and then we do it. So now you can evaluate yourself through that test. Lastly, you can learn from the previous mistakes. So all the mistakes that you did in the previous exam, now they should be a solution for you. It should be a good teacher for you to teach you what to do in the next exam, so that you won't repeat the same mistake that you did in the previous exam. Thank you. Follow for more.